Back at the hospital, Sonjin waited anxiously to hear news about Minsu and the baby. He deeply regretted agreeing to meet Kim. Had he stayed firm, none of this would have happened. The thought of losing Minsu or their baby was unbearable. His parents soon arrived, rushing to him in concern. His mother immediately asked about the baby. Frustrated, Sonjin snapped, questioning why her only concern was the baby and not Minsu, who was the one injured. His father tried to calm him, saying she simply wanted to know if both Minsu and the baby were okay. Just then, the doctor emerged. They rushed to him for answers. The doctor reassured them that Minsu had only suffered shock, but both she and the baby were fine. Relieved, they sighed in unison. Sonjin asked if they could see her, but the doctor explained that she was still asleep and would likely wake in a few hours or minutes. Sonjin thanked the doctor, who then walked away. Frustrated, his mother voiced her opinion that Sonjin, as a man, couldn't properly care for a pregnant woman. She argued that Minsu should be under the care of an experienced woman, claiming his carelessness could have cost them their son. Sonjin turned to her and firmly stated that Minsu was his wife, and he wouldn't allow her to dictate how to care for her and their child. He added that she should stop referring to the baby as her son. The baby was theirs, not Taemin, his late brother. Even if the child was a boy, he would be his own person, not a replacement for Taemin. His mother stood frozen, visibly shaken by his words. Almost in tears, she stormed off. His father told Sonjin he had gone too far, but Sonjin argued that it was his mother who had crossed the line. He expressed concern that she might be losing her sanity again, fearing she might repeat the past and try to take another child to replace Taemin. He added that he was already under immense stress over Minsu's condition and didn't need to be constantly reminded of his perceived shortcomings. His father remained silent, then said he would go talk to his wife. As he walked away, Sonjin sat down once more, his heart full of worry, waiting eagerly for Minsu to wake up and praying she and the baby would truly be okay. Yuna sat on her bed, scrolling through Woobin's Instagram with a heavy heart. She went through his recent stories, hoping to find reassurance, but instead she saw proof that her ex had been telling the truth. Woobin had been out partying the night before, surrounded by beautiful white women with blonde hair and blue eyes. Her heart shattered as she watched each story, unable to tear her eyes away. As she sat there, a wave of insecurity washed over her. Maybe Woobin had never truly cared for her because she wasn't his type. Perhaps she wasn't pretty enough for him, or maybe she was just too ordinary, too boring to hold his attention. The realization stung deeply. She stared at her phone, tempted to call him, to confront him, to hear his voice one more time, but she stopped herself. Instead, she lay back on the bed, tears silently streaming down her cheeks, her chest aching with the weight of heartbreak. Memories flooded her mind, how deeply she had fallen for him, how she had given him a part of herself no one else ever had. He was the first man she had ever been intimate with, and that connection had only intensified her feelings. Now, the pain of that vulnerability felt unbearable. Her thoughts spiraled. Maybe he had met someone in Norway, someone who truly excited him, someone he connected with effortlessly. Maybe he had already started to forget her, and maybe, just maybe, that was why he was taking so long to return to Korea.